I was dreaming of this day for many, many months. Strange and somewhat awful. The package.
Once you've seen all the things, all the places, I hope it means that you'll come home to me. Once you've traveled the world, all the spaces inside your heart, I hope I'll be your end destination.
Okay. I just sent my final paper to my professor. It's sent, it's done. Wow, wow. I actually did put quite a lot of work into that paper and I'm pretty proud of it. I'm really happy with it, so hopefully my professor likes it. Oh my gosh, it feels so weird. Like, now I'm done with that class. That's so weird. I'm done with 2 of my classes. I've got 3 more to go. It's and then I'm done with my freshman year. Oh my goodness. Oh my llama. Oh my llama. Okay, so as you saw, I had dinner with so those girls, you've probably seen them in vlogs before, but they're like the freshman distance girls. There's 2 more, but those were 4 of them. There's 7 of us in total. Anyway, we had dinner together, which was really nice, and then we had like our whole like Yale track and field team of all years, like final Zoom meeting. Normally it's like a banquet, and you like announce the captains for next year and it's all like a big thing, but this year was on Zoom. It was still like a big thing, but just like on Zoom. So the coaches all talked and then everyone thanked the coaches, and then they had these videos playing for all of the seniors who are graduating this year, which was so sweet. It went for like over an hour, so it was a pretty long Zoom meeting, and we all did that, like we all went to it together. We just had one laptop and we were all like in one screen on the Zoom meeting, and we just did that on cross campus. And then I came back and I've just sent off my essay. It's currently 9 PM, so oh my goodness, I feel weird. I think I'm going to continue working on that other paper that I started, just because I kind of want to like, it's quite fun to write. I feel like it'll be quite fun to write, but I also just want to like get it done, because like once I've done that, then I only have 2 classes to go. Oh my goodness. It's such weird emotions, like finishing classes that have been online the whole semester, and you just like click a button, you just click send, or you click done, or you click submit, and like it's finished. And I don't know, like I just keep thinking, like, I can't believe this is my whole freshman year has just been like, yeah. It has been an experience, and I'm gonna film I've got like a whole series of videos planned that I'm gonna film and make on this, and I'm really excited to share all of them with you. I'm doing like a whole series of videos on like my first semester. It's gonna be so good. But yeah, it has been an experience. That is how I would describe it, an experience. And I think in a few years time, maybe like even 5, 10, 20 years, I will look back on this year, and then I think I'll realize like how much I needed this year, how much I grew, how much I learned. I don't think I can recognize all of that stuff now, but I really hope I can look back in a few years and that I can realize it then, because otherwise if I've gone through all of this for nothing, then oh goodness. All right, gotta write that paper. This paper is kind of like all about my experiences in my first year at Yale and reminiscing, and oh my goodness. Okay, wow.
Sensation. fact. Yeah, I know that. I hope I'll be your destination. I hope I'll be your life-changing sensation. I hope I'll be something that you won't let go. I'll be your high when you fall down low. I hope I'll be your destination.
Good morning everyone. So it is Thursday today, the next day. Surprise, surprise. So I woke up this morning. Okay, so this morning the same thing that happened yesterday happened today. Like I woke up at 6 a.m. I went to the bathroom and then came back and I was like, I was still tired because I had gone to sleep at like, you know, I got into bed at like 10:45, didn't get to sleep for a while. So that would have only been like less than 7 hours sleep, which for me is not enough. So I was like, I tried to get back to sleep and it took me a while, but I did. And then I woke up again at 9 a.m. and I was like, oh my goodness, what is happening to me? Why am I sleeping in so late? But I think my body obviously needs that. I try where I can to not set alarms because I like my body to wake up naturally. I don't know. I mean, it's obviously a nice luxury to have. Like a lot of people in the world can't do that. But yeah, if I can, I try to just wake up naturally just because, especially like at the moment right now, my body is like, and my mind, and I'm going through some stuff. So just, you know, letting, yeah. Anyway, so I woke up at 9 this morning and then I went for an hour walk because I woke up and I was going to get, like, I sat down to get started into work, but I was like so sleepy and I was like, and so I was like, no, I'm going to go for a walk. So then I ended up walking for an hour, listening to a podcast, Snapchatting my mum, who likes to send me Snapchats at the moment. And then I went and got breakfast, ate breakfast, and it is currently 10:30. So now I'm going to get stuck into some work. I'm kind of like in a good mood today now that my other essay is done because I just have three academic things left to do. So my essay, which is due on Friday, so tomorrow, my documentary and my exam on Monday. But the essay due tomorrow and the documentary are both like fun. They're both fun things to do. So it's only really the exam that I have not started to study for at all yet. So I really need to do that today. So that's like a little bit unfortunate, but yeah, I'm gonna try and just like write the rest of the essay this morning because I wrote like 2.5 pages last night and it needs to be 5 pages. So I'll write the other 2.5 pages now and try and like get that done because then it's done and I can just send it off and then focus on the last 2 things I need to do. So
isn't this a good life? Sitting on the front porch, sipping on the rocks. Citrus in our beverages. Citrus in our beverages. Show only the good sides. Always pretty smiles are covering our faces. You know it is all lies. You know it is all lies. On and on it goes. Round and round the rodeo. Breathing out air for a minute. Taking my time to begin with.
my camera's about to die, but I just thought I would mention, as of today, I'm fully vaccinated against COVID-19. So, what a momentous day. I was dreaming of this day for many, many months. Okay, so I'm writing my essay and I'm looking for 4 adjectives to describe my Yale experience. And I was trying to think of some and like not that many were coming to mind. So I googled cool adjectives to describe an experience and this website came up. And some of them are so fitting. Right, listen. There's like pairs of adjectives that you can use to describe experiences. So ready? Okay, so unnecessarily traumatic. Bizarre and unforgettable. Perfectly happy and easy. Oh my goodness, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Immensely exciting. I think I had emotional and educational. Oh my gosh, emotional and educational. That is very true. That is very true. Strange and somewhat awful. Sad and frustrating. Unpleasant and unbelievable. Oh, unprecedented and incredible. Frustrating and fruitless. Sometimes rewarding. Oh my gosh. Exhilarating and real. Wow, I could use so many of these. New and somewhat exhilarating. Extraordinary and altogether unusual. Painful but valiant. Oh, this is so funny. This is so funny. This is actually really funny. I don't know if you guys are finding, I'm finding this hilarious. Oh my gosh, okay, I had stopped, but I found one more. Oh, now I lost it. Oh yes, sufficiently emotional. Sufficiently emotional. This year, let me tell you, has been sufficiently emotional. I just finished my paper. Woo, 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 woo. So it's currently 7 pages and it's meant to be 5 pages, but that's fine. In the equivalent of this class last semester, it was meant to be like 4 to 5 pages, and so I wrote 4 pages. And then I realized that it was meant to be double spaced, and I'd done it all single spaced. So when you double space 4 pages, it turns into 8 pages. It was meant to be like maximum 5 pages, but I just submitted the 8 pages anyway, and it was fine. So I feel like it's this class is very like, just do whatever you want. So I'm sure this will be fine. Anyway, I've written it, like it's very like rough. I definitely need to go back through it and like edit a few things. I'm not going through it as many times as I went through my other paper, but I do need to go through it a few more times because I haven't read it back at all. Like I was just writing. Anyway, so it's currently 1 p.m. and I'm gonna go get some lunch, and then I'm gonna come back. I might switch up what I'm doing and like work on I haven't edited my documentary for ages. It's due on Tuesday. And I also need to start studying for my exam, which is in like 3 days time. So yeah, we have a lot to do. Hello. So it's currently 4 p.m. And I've been editing my documentary for like, when did wait, no, now I'm confused. I thought I started editing it at 3 p.m. but maybe I started at 2. Have I been doing, I don't know. Anyway, I've been editing my documentary after lunch and also procrastinating and watching YouTube videos because I just seem to do that all the time. And now I'm about to start my game theory, which I have been procrastinating from doing because it's just like I have so much to do to study for this exam, and there's like so much content. Oh my goodness, it's crazy. In our last lecture, my professor showed us like all of the games that we've covered this semester, and there were like over 60 games, like full on. Like when I say game, how do I describe it? It's like basically it's called game theory, and we study games. I'm not explaining this well at all. Anyway, apparently we've studied over 60 games in the course, so that is like looking at the players, the strategies, and playing like the actual games and figuring out like the matrices and everything for 60 different games. So you have to know like over 60. Anyway, it's just a lot. It's a lot of content, and I need to like make notes for it, but like I feel like this is gonna take me weeks, and I don't have weeks. I have 3 days, and then I have to do the practice exams. There are 2 practice exams and then a practice problem set, so there's like 3 practice things to do. And yeah, I just feel like kind of a little bit overwhelmed, and I don't really know where to start. And when I'm feeling overwhelmed and don't know when to start, I just don't start. Like if I don't know where to start, I just don't, which is not the way to go. No. So I'm just gonna start, and if it looks like it's gonna take too long to make notes, I probably just like won't make notes. But I'm not gonna know until I try, am I? I know, so I need to go for a run in like half an hour, so yeah. Alright, apologies for that very short time lapse, but I ain't writing notes for this class. This is gonna take way too long. I won't have time for this, and I feel like in college, writing notes is perhaps not the most effective study technique. I mean, it's obviously going to depend on the class, but in high school, in especially like year 11 to 12, I found writing notes like a really good study technique for me. And it was especially good because like the notes that I wrote in the first semester of year 11, I used in the second semester of year 11 and in year 12, like the whole way through. And I could like, because the content would carry over like through all of year 11 and 12, whereas at college, like my game theory content isn't going to carry over, like not very much of it is going to carry over into any other classes I do really. Obviously like a little bit will, but not enough to really warrant like making notes for that reason. And I don't know, I just feel like there's more better things I could be doing, and sometimes I just like write notes because I'm just like, this kind of, it's easy, but it's going to take too long, it's going to be a waste of time. So I'm like, no Tia, you are not writing notes. So I think what I'm going to do is attempt one of the practice final exams, and then like see, I was gonna like make notes and go through all the content before I do this, but like I can't be bothered doing that. There's also like, I feel like I kind of remember most of it. Do I? Yes, I do, surely. So yeah, so I'm just gonna attempt a practice exam and see how I go. Obviously not the whole thing because it takes like 3 hours.
On and on it goes, swinging down in life, you know, breathing on it for a minute. Yeah. Hey, would you rather stay right here?
Good morning everyone, how are you going? I hope you're going well. Another day, another Tia looking tired. It's Friday today and it's currently 10:30 a.m. and this morning I woke up around 8 and then I finished off I didn't do any more work last night. I went for a very long walk and then I ate dinner and I just procrastinated. So yeah, anyway, this morning I woke up and I went through my paper again that's due at 5 p.m. today and finished it all up, and I've submitted it. So that is submitted now. I only have 2 more things to do, my documentary and my exam on Monday. So today I really need to prioritize actually both of them, but I'm gonna prioritize studying for my exam for the next like hour, because there's a review session from 11:30 until 12:30, and then there's like a help session where you can go and ask questions at 1. So I'm going to study for that this morning, and then go to the review session and go to the help session. So right now I'm going to try and like do more of that exam that I started yesterday. Oh, that's where I stopped yesterday, didn't I? Yeah, I stopped filming yesterday when I was doing that exam. Basically I didn't do very much of it. I was starting to feel really anxious for some reason, I don't know why, and then I was gonna go for a run, but the thought of going for a run was making me feel really anxious, and like every time I thought about doing it I was like, oh no, I can't do that. I didn't know why, but I just decided if that's how I'm feeling, then just not gonna run. So that's why I went for a walk instead, and then I ended up walking for like 2 hours. I'm getting really into the podcasts lately, I have to say. So yeah, anyway, that's where we left off yesterday, so I'm going to pick up where I left off with that practice exam, which was on question 1. So here we go.
Make everything disappear. You play my favorite song. Put your rose-colored glasses on. What if we stay right here? Make everything disappear. Lay low in the beachy sun. Put your rose-colored glasses on. Yeah. Put your rose-colored glasses on. Yeah. Isn't it a big crime to get a little lost in everybody's business? Why don't we all calm down? Why don't we all calm down?
Hello, so it's a little bit later. It's now 4 p.m. I'm just not having a very good day today. I just went for a walk because I was feeling sad. I just keep like crying. I was in my game theory like review session, and I had to turn my camera off because I just started crying. Like, I don't know why. Game 3 doesn't make me that sad, but I was just like sad, and then I was on my walk and I was just crying. Like, anyway. And then I went to the post office because I have ordered some things off Amazon. No, oh my gosh, some very essential things. This is not like impulse things that I don't need. This is actually things that I do need. And then I also got a parcel from my dad in there. So I thought I would open them on camera just to spice up this vlog a bit. We'll open the one from my dad first. I'm not gonna like show you the packaging because that will show you his address and my address, and you don't want that. Oh my goodness, this is amazing. My dad sends me sometimes like clippings of like newspaper articles or things he's read that he thinks I will find interesting, and this, oh my goodness, really puts everything into a perspective. Like, wow. I'm gonna put a screenshot or a photo of it on the screen, and you guys can pause the video and read it if you want to. I highly, highly, highly recommend reading this. I've just read it and definitely puts everything into perspective. Probably came at a good time for me. Okay, now he has sent me a package as well. Oh my gosh, there's another letter. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yes. Oh, look what it is. Okay, so this is a digital luggage scale, so it like weighs you can like weigh your bags to tell like how heavy they are before you get on a plane, so you can tell if they're over the baggage limit. And there's like a little bit of a story behind this. So me, Mum, Noelle and Poppy, for like either for Father's Day or his birthday or Christmas one year, we got my dad one of these, and we just thought it was like a kind of cool, this was like ages ago, like a cool kind of like a little bit gimmicky present. We didn't know if he was going to use it or not, but it has been so useful. And when I was like packing to go to the US because my parents are split up, so my dad's luggage scale is obviously with my dad in Melbourne, and I was leaving from Perth where my mum lives, so I didn't have like baggage scales. And then when I went to the Caribbean over summer and back, I didn't have, anyway, so here's, oh my goodness, this has come in perfect timing. Wow, wow. Oh my gosh, and he also got me a little book about procrastination. This is also very, very fitting because I struggle so much with procrastination, and I've realized this semester all of the reasons why that is. So, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And now let me get back to the letter. My dad hand writes me letters, which is just so oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, there's a photo. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh my god. This is from 2017 when I lived in Melbourne with my dad for a year. One of the best years of my life. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Ah! Okay, now we have my Amazon packages. I obviously know what they are. Oh, yes. These are so overdue. It's actually embarrassing. I have to show you in a bit. We have shower shoes because, oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to show you the state of my, okay, so what I have been, obviously if you're at college, you need to wear like shoes in the shower because if you don't, that is so gross. It's actually, the showers they get cleaned really regularly. I don't know if that's just like a COVID thing or like a normal thing, but here at Yale, like our bathrooms are cleaned. Like, we don't have to clean them, which is very nice, but they get cleaned very regularly. They're pretty clean, but still, like, other people use the shower, so you gotta wear shower shoes. Anyway, so I've just been wearing my slides, which I've had since 2017, and I've worn them everywhere. They have been absolutely everywhere with me, and I've been wearing them in the shower, like, every time I shower, which is at least once a day, and I will put in a photo or a video on the screen right now of what they look like, because this semester, this has only happened this semester, but they broke, and so like I sticky taped the things back together. Like I sticky taped the slide bit that holds your foot in place, like they completely broke and came off the shoe, so I've sticky taped them back onto the shoe, and then the sticky tape keeps coming off, so I have to keep replacing the sticky tape. And now I think they've started to grow mold or something. It's literally so disgusting. It grosses me out every time I shower. So finally I was like, I'm leaving Yale in like 6 days. I was like, it's time to get some new shower shoes. So I have got some. I ordered them off Amazon, at just random ones. I don't know, they were like $10, $15. So that's good.
I think I'm the wrong size. Not enough room for everybody's egos. Why don't we all calm down? Why don't we all calm down? On and on it goes. Round and round the rodeo. Breathing out air for a minute. Taking my time to begin with. On and on it goes. Swinging down in life, you know. Breathing out air for a minute. Yeah. Hey, would you rather stay right here? Make everything disappear. Can play my favorite song. Put your rose-colored glasses on. What if we stay
Good morning, or actually no, good afternoon. It's almost 4 o'clock. Oh my goodness, I've been so unproductive. I'm just not productive apparently this whole year. But yeah, I've been very unproductive this morning. I have done like a little bit of editing for my documentary, but then I went on a walk. I met Handsome Dan. Oh my gosh, that was, tick that one off the bucket list. But I really need to study for game theory. I've been putting it off and off and off and off, and my exam is in like less than 2 days, so I really need to do that right now.
I was looking like a fool when I met ya, all covered up in the dirt from my past. So insecure by myself when I met ya. Won't you give me any warning? I've been thinking about you day and night and day and night. To be honest, I just don't know what to do next. 'Cause I'm the one with a broken heart, waiting for you to come out and save me. I'm a mess, need to untangle, and I'm a fool for you, baby. Fool for you, baby. Waiting for you to come out and save me.
Good morning, it is Monday, the day of my game theory exam, so that starts in a few hours at 2 p.m. I had a very unproductive weekend, and I just realised I haven't finished my documentary. I have so much to do, and it's due like tomorrow. Like, so yeah. Anyway, obviously not gonna do that now. Anyway, so yeah, I have my exam today. It's a 3-hour exam from 2 until 5 p.m, obviously on Zoom. As you saw, I've been going through my notes this morning, so I'm just gonna continue to do that and then just revise a few concepts and, I don't know, do the exam. I don't even know anymore. I just want this semester to be over.
Fool for you. You were making me so sure in a heartbeat.
I just finished my game theory final. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy. Wow. Okay, I was just checking I was off Zoom, because imagine if I was still on and everyone who's like, because the exam technically has 2 minutes to go, but yeah, I'm done. So I uploaded it, submitted it, and wow, okay, I am pleasantly surprised. I hardly studied really. I really did not study very much. But I did like keep up throughout the entire semester, always submitted my problem sets, always went to all my discussion sections, went to all the lectures, took notes on all the lectures. So I feel like, you know, I kept up throughout the semester and definitely should have studied more, but I feel kind of good. Although it could be either I've done well, hopefully, or I have like completely missed the point on all the questions. Hopefully that's not the case. But yeah, I found it pretty good. I answered every single one of the questions, like all the parts of all the questions, which I don't think has happened to me before in an exam at Yale. So pat on the back for me. And like all my answers made sense. Like there's a couple I'm like, I'm not sure if it's right, but like they made sense, you know? Like it wasn't like, oh, this is definitely wrong, you know? It was like, I don't know if it's right, but it was like, you know, so, wow. It was a 3-hour exam, but you didn't really need 3 hours for it. I was able to work like at a pretty slow and steady pace, and I got through it in plenty of time. And then, yeah, I was very calm. I'm generally pretty calm for exams. Like I don't really get that stressed. But yeah, I was very calm, and oh my gosh, there's thunder. Oh no, I need to go for a run. Woohoo! Yay! So now I just have one more thing to do. I have to do my entire documentary. Well, not obviously. It's like, it's pretty good, but I actually know the last like 5 minutes are not good. I really need to work on it a lot. But that's what I'll be doing tonight and tomorrow. That's what I'll be doing tonight and tomorrow morning, and then tomorrow afternoon it's due and we have our final screening, and then I'm done with my freshman year. Oh my goodness. Oh my llama. Oh my llama. Hello, I'm very happy. I've just finished my documentary. I finished it. Oh my goodness. And my nail polish, I really need to get nail polish remover. I'm so happy with the finished result. I can't wait. I'm gonna post it on YouTube. I'm going to upload it on YouTube so you guys can view it. Oh my goodness, I was editing it for like 3 hours last night, then all this morning, and then, oh my goodness, this morning I was doing my final watch through of it, and my computer just randomly, it was like a third of the way through it, the spinning wheel of death came up. My computer like completely froze. Final Cut Pro froze. Everything froze. Nothing was working. My computer was on 2%. I shut it down. I opened it back up. It's on 1%. It's plugged in, charging for like half an hour. It stays on 1%, and I can't export my thing because if I exported it, my laptop would have died because exporting takes so much energy, and it was on 1%, but it was plugged in, charging the whole time, and it was just like not working. It was so stressful. And like then I opened Final Cut Pro again, and everything was just so like slow. Like my mouse, like I'd move it and it would take like 5 seconds to like respond. But finally I gave my laptop a little bit of time. I just like shut it down and left it for a while, and we managed to get it out and export it. So my documentary is done, uploaded, submitted, all good, and I am so excited for the screenings. So now in like 5 minutes at 1:30 p.m. we are screening all of the documentaries, so I'm gonna get to watch all of my classmates' documentaries, and I'm so excited. I actually can't wait. This is like, yes, I've been looking forward to this all semester.
Just depends on what you want to do, so let me know. Or is it
The track is my second home. I think spending so many hours there growing up, it's just, I feel so comfortable at the athletics track. It's my happy place. I started running when I was 7 or 8 years old. Oh my gosh. I just finished my last class of my freshman year. It's over. My first year at college is over. What? What? I'm like, oh, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. It feels like it's been, it feels like it's gone so quickly, but then I think back to the start of freshman year, and I think like that was so long ago. So much has happened. I've changed so much. Yet it feels like it's happened in the blink of an eye. I feel so like distant in a way from everything that's happened, because it's all just happened on my laptop screen. And it almost feels like it hasn't happened. Like I just watched it. Like I just watched, you know, a movie. Like when you watch a movie, that hasn't actually happened in real life. You know, that's not real. I just watched my whole freshman year of college on my laptop screen. Did it even happen? Like, oh, wow. This is so weird. Oh my goodness. I'm just like, that was an amazing class to end on though. I'm so happy it ended like that. That was just, oh. The documentary screening was so good. Everyone's films were absolutely amazing and so different. Each of our films were so different. And I really wish I could have met those people in person. Yeah, that was an amazing class. I loved it so much. And yeah, getting to see everyone's projects was so special. Very special group of people. But freshman year, over, done and dusted. Right, okay, 3 years to go. Oh my God. I've done 25% of my college education. What? Okay, I'm in disbelief. It doesn't feel real. Oh my gosh, what?